Yeah, glitch to guarantee. E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. Y'all know what time it is. Ain't no games. We up in smoke. For the love up.
The van go with his shit, my flow flooding yachts. The last speedboat had my stomach in a knot. Some rappers is fruit, get sliced like apricots. A legend when it comes to the brave like Bobby Cox. Leave them 6 feet under, gotta keep your distance. You signed up for this fam, that must be a misprint. It's cool though, you good enough for honorable mention. My flow Doctor Strange from a different dimension. I be blowing Skywalker, having cloudy inventions. Like your contract killers, get contract extensions. Like how am I guilty for leaving no witnesses? That's like a mechanic not knowing what an engine is. Get to the dividends, subtract the rest, and multiply the funds that I add to the set. We do it all for the love of the dope and respect. And before you sign that, add zeros to the check.
5 extra right when the time is right. Yeah. Cold days turn into a summer night. Yeah. We about to go viral, nigga. Let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga. We earn stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love, nigga. The shit I pour on my pen becomes a deadly weapon. Racing to the money, this shit is seen from the Fast 7. I'm on the road to the richest, nigga. I'm teaching lessons. Bipolar, snap on the track at any given second. Glitch, nigga, I get my cake and I eat it too. Treat my girl just like the cake, I gotta eat her too. In and out of states, like nigga, this what the fuck I do. Ask me if I feel we the best, I yabba dabba do. Keep my Wilma with me every time I cruise the city. Double D's, I got a thing for big titties. Real talk, I can make a crippled nigga moonwalk. Spitting flames, wildfire when the boys talk. Blowing gas for real, nigga, the fuck you thought. I've been stacking cash for real, nigga, it's in the vault. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. We at the top, that's a glitch to guarantee, hope. Bit vibe extra right when the time is right. Glitch, nigga. Cold days turn into a summer night. Yeah. We about to go viral, nigga. Let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga. We earn stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
My love will turn on my reflection, be most deaf. No love can earn you, have you tighten on a ghost net, post net. Images all in the sky now. Make no sense, your son asked why we die now. Put her to the spot with 20 P's in the Y. Motor like the pie hot, it be cool when it drop. You ain't making it rain lane, that's precipitation. When it's get go, you get no love or participation. Like Andre erasing cheese A's with my bacon. Mean the money and the chicks come with green on green makers. Damn like you great when you own everything you touch. Talking all reckless, me guy, you must be in the rush. I really love you, I scream one at the end line. Only one above you, my homie kept it in line. It was mean on the stripes like a tiger with a bit. Never let the beast consume you in the belly of the shit. King.
5 extra right when the time is right. Yeah. Cold days turn into a summer night. Yeah. We about to go viral, nigga. Let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga. We earning stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
Yeah. What up? It's your brother Bear, aka Snaps with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to an early episode of A Real Talk podcast. My brother XL Pro in the building. What's good? Now, I've been meaning to do this show, but I've been kind of busy lately, man, And I'm not using that as an excuse. You know, no disrespect to anybody who may have been interested in tapping in at the times that I scheduled for, but you know, man, things be happening. Plus, last night I was kicking it with friends and family, and by the time I finally got to the crib, I was already full and buzzing. So it just wasn't gonna happen. But I'm here now, and we up, so we gonna get to it. XL Pro, what's happening? How y'all enjoying y'all Saturday? Y'all got the 4-day weekend going on? Niquay decided to tap in with us, man. You know? You know? Like my man Future said, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Future said, don't let your current girlfriend or boyfriend prevent you from your future wife or husband. You feel me? Y'all been seeing quotes from my brother Future, man, all on Facebook and Instagram and shit. My man Future Hendrix. He better if that nigga excuse me. If Future really dropped that book, Toxic Quotes, I would buy that. I like that. A lot of the stuff he's saying in there is actually true, but a lot of that stuff is actually some bullshit too. Magnificent. You know? Nah, but today's topic of the topic of today's show, which I've been meaning to get at, but I'm finally going to address today. It all happened from listen, man. Hey, I'm a hell of a guy. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? And I'm not on no toot my own horn shit when I say that. It's just actually true. Now, am I a perfect guy? No. Am I a hell of a guy? Yes. Me, I'm a very charismatic and magnetic guy, like some of y'all are as well. You feel me? And with that comes a lot of mixed things. With that comes a lot of love, but also some hate. Now, I'm not going to say a lot of hate because I get way more love than I get hate, but I do get some hate. And I'm okay with that because, you know, it's kind of like something that's been going on my whole life. So, you know, if somebody, hey, man, and guess who told me this? A dope fiend told me this, right? A person who I used to sell drugs to who no longer is on drugs now cleaned herself up and is like a nurse or something like that now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. You feel me? But I remember she used to always tell me this, right? You know what I'm saying? She used to always tell me that, you know what I mean? Damn, I done lost my train of thought that goddamn quick. Lost my train of thought that fast. Hey, man. Hey, well, I've been busy lately, man. But it'll come back to me here in a second. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, that's what she used to always tell me. Yeah, she always used to say that if ain't nobody hating on you, then you're doing something wrong. Shout out to her, but I want to say her name, but I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But she used to always tell me that. You know what I'm saying? She always just say, man, if somebody ain't hating, if you ain't got no haters, you doing something wrong, baby. You hear me? So, you know what I'm saying? I love all the people who hate me, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But hate and love is on the same they're just opposite ends of the same frequency. Because the energy that you put in towards hating somebody, right, is equivalent to the amount of energy that someone puts into loving somebody. But the difference is you use a little bit more energy when it comes to hating than it comes. Because see, loving is an equal, balanced, I'm talking about equilibrium type of energy on this aspect. But at the other spectrum, what you got hate is a low, vibrating, dense, heavy energy. You feel me? Both on the same spectrum, just opposite ends on the same spectrum. Right? But And this is why I use the negative positive comparison on a magnet. Because I say that because when it comes to showing somebody love, or it's easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it really don't take a lot of effort for real to show somebody some love. You know what I'm saying? But to show hate or have hate takes energy. Lots of energy. And I would rather much use my energy towards love than towards hate. Right? And when I think about it, I can't really think about too many things I hate. Not a lot of things I can think of, right? So what led me to even think about this, right? The secret hatred of those who really love you. Right? A couple days ago, more than a couple days ago, I'm going to say like last week, right? Last week, I get a text, right? I get a text. I get a text from a woman that I used to deal with on a certain level, but we decided that it was better for us to not deal with each other on that level and pursue other things. But we still cool. We still tight. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the respect and the genuine love that we have for each other, even though we realize that being in a relationship with each other probably wouldn't be the best thing for us together. You know, which is a beautiful thing. I could only hope that in future interactions with women that you know what I'm saying, for y'all, that it could transpire for y'all like that. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? When two people realize that, you know what I'm saying, pursuing a relationship with each other might not be the best thing for us right now or ever. You know what I'm saying? But we can still be cool. You know what I mean? Anyway, and this is why I'm saying because she's involved with somebody else and all that, but the love and respect that we still got for one another is something that I don't think will ever go anywhere. And me knowing that she's involved with somebody else, I don't try to talk to her. I don't message her. I don't text her. I don't do that or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though my brother Future would say, don't let a good relationship. My man Future been going in if that's not really his voice, if it's AI, whatever. But Future been going in, man. He said, don't let her just because she's happy just because she's in a relationship doesn't mean she's happy. Send her a text, DM her, and ask her how she's doing. Oh my God, man. You know. But yeah, though, man, just because a chick is in a relationship don't mean she happy. You feel me? But that also don't mean that you should be trying to. I mean, unless unless you feel like or think in your mind it could be something. I don't know, man. Like I say, man, hey, do what you do, man. But just make sure you're doing the right thing, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. You know what I mean? But nah, she sent me a text the other day, right? I'm gonna read it to y'all. Right. See, this is how you know. Stuff like this lets you know a lot of things. Stuff like this lets you know, one, people actually are haters out there. There actually are people who are haters, secret haters, undercover haters, in the closet haters, pause. All types of haters, man. You feel me? Right. This is actually on the 1st when I got this text. So this was what? The 1st was what? Let's see. The 1st was what? Monday? This was Monday. I got this text Monday. Right? Just Monday that just passed on the 1st of the month. Right? Now, let me say this before I keep going. I can only think of about, hold on, let me find this graphic for y'all that I wanted to put up here though, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to make sure the visuals is right. You did? Want to make sure the visuals is right. Shout out to my brother Al over there from Columbus, Ohio, man, over there. We Believe Hip Hop, man. We got a new website coming, a new social media platform out of Columbus, Ohio coming. My brothers over there, We Believe Hip Hop, man. We about to be doing it real big, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, walk with us. I'll keep y'all updated. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, let me pull up this graphic for y'all. I'm gonna get right to it. You feel me? Because this is terrible. It really is, man. But it's beautiful at the same time. You know, terrible because this is people out here operating like this, but beautiful because you know it creates an opportunity to look at a situation and really critique it and analyze it. You know, and analyze it so we can see how prevalent this is in our society, man, specifically amongst us. You know what I'm saying? And we can get to why, you know what I mean? Why we can get to why, you understand, there's so much hate or love being disguised as hate or hate being disguised as love, specifically amongst us. But this applies to everybody because I'm pretty sure everybody experiences this. You know what I mean? And I think now is the time more than ever, more than ever, for specifically us to show each other a lot more love, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know, the rate we going, man, we gonna be extinct, man. You know, even myself, I've engaged in the fuckery, man. I'm not ever gonna sit up here and proselytize to y'all, man. But I'm also willing to not engage in the fuckery and, you know, be influential and helpful of any use that I can be into, you know what I'm saying, into getting rid of these love, hate, love amongst us. You did, you know, because while we being tricked into thinking the world is so ugly. You feel me? We being tricked into thinking the world is so ugly, right? It's a lot more love than it is hate, man. You know? And, this situation that I'm speaking on just put some things in perspective for me, you know what I mean? And it actually was kind of disturbing and kind of sad on the level too. You know what I'm saying? Now, this woman who's a lovely, beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying, in a perfect world, you know what I'm saying, we probably could have ended up being together, but, you know, it's just not meant to be. And when you realize that and you're mature, you should be able to have a conversation about that and come to a you know, a consensus, come to a resolution, and not allow the fact that y'all realize it's probably not in the designs for y'all to be in a relationship like that. Y'all still can be cool with each other, cordial, right? Now let me tell y'all something. When it comes to me, you know, so I ain't been in a lot of relationships in my life. I say 4, maybe. 4. Okay, I'll say 5. I'll say 5, right? I wasn't going to count the 5th one because, you know what I'm saying, for certain reasons, but if you get a crib with a chick, you basically in a relationship with her. So, that's the only reason why I say that. Something I'll never do again. Listen here, brothers. Get your own shit. Get your own everything. Get your own car, your own house, apartment, whatever. Have your own bread. Have your own mind. Have your own everything before you get into it with a chick seriously. You know what I mean? That's what I suggest. But yeah, I got the text message from baby girl, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for being a real one. You understand what I'm saying? And shooting this to me. And listen, we so cool and actually genuinely like each other and cool with each other. And I ain't gonna say we friends because we're not friends, right? But we real tight with each other. And been on each other a long time, so it ain't never been no disrespect. And what I was about to say before I get into the story is it's not too many chicks that a person could get in contact with concerning me, and that chick gonna say some foul, bad stuff about me. Like, yeah, he's a chick, he's a name and then, nah, it's not too many chicks. I could think of maybe 2 chicks that I've messed with that probably say some bullshit, right? And that would just let you know that they feel it some type of way, right? Because even if things didn't work out with you and a chick or you and a guy, if y'all have that modicum of respect for each other, no matter how y'all's relationship ended, if someone was to ask you about this person or whatever, I'm pretty sure even if you was being honest, you wouldn't be intentionally like disrespectful or trying to shit on them. Like paint a bad picture of them is what I'm saying. At least I wouldn't do that. And I think most people wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this happened like this, this situation could have been an ex trying to get at her and say this. This could be a dude doing it. And this is why I put this across the board. I didn't really specify this is in general because anybody could be the culprit of such lame act as this, what I'm about to share with y'all. But crazy enough is this is something, especially specifically between me and her, that has happened quite frequently, if I do say so myself. At least 2 or 3 times since I ain't gonna say since we broke up. I'm gonna say since we decided to not interact with each other on that level anymore. I can necessarily say a breakup because I'm not saying we still talk to each other every day, but we on a cool level to where, you know what I'm saying, when we communicate, it's sad that this is the reason we communicating though, but it just also reiterate me that, you know what I'm saying, me and her still cool. It's just like you can be cool and be whatever with somebody. It's just like that doesn't mean that you should be with them though. You know what I'm saying? Respect to my, you know what I'm saying, my peoples for being a solid thoroughbred chick. You feel me? Now, she sent me this text on Monday. Just this Monday, this past, the 1st of the month. And this is what the text read. Now, mind you, I'm at work. You feel me? This is Monday. I'm at work. Right? She sends me a text, and the text says, the hate be so real. You know? And I'm at work. I'm like, oh, gosh, what now? I'm like, what happened now? Now, mind you, it's been about a good solid 3 months since me and her, you know what I'm saying, even like seeing each other. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say 3 months. It's been about almost 2 months. You feel me? So she sent me the text and say, the hate be so real. And I'm like, oh man, what happened now? Shout out to her. This is what I'm saying, man. This is why I say I surround myself with thoroughbreds, man. You feel me? No matter if it's a woman or a man, I'm gonna surround myself with solid people that really rock with me and really rock with me. And this is why I want to tell y'all something, man, too, man. You know what I mean? Going forward. Nobody who really rocks with me got real, true, genuine love for me is ever going to engage in a shitting on party of me with you in any form or fashion. Now, somebody who I might have interacted with and was secretly on some bullshit, yeah, but see, I don't fuck with a lot of people like that. Like I said, when it comes to chicks specifically, I can only think of two who, if somebody got in contact with them concerning me, that they would engage in the exchange of fuckery and trying to shit on me or whatever. And you know, I mean, it is what it is. But I know my influence, and I know what I be on when I be. Like I say, it ain't too many people who would engage in such activity with you. You know what I'm saying? That I know personally, anyway. So. About to have to go fill my damn smoothie back up, man. Listen to this, y'all, man. Listen, this is what this anonymous person from some account on Facebook, and this is the levels of delusion that people have been brought down to where they become so, and it's an obsession. It is an obsession. We ain't gonna act like it ain't what it is, and we know what obsession is a stage in. So if you are suffering with obsession, maybe you in your way in progression to demonic possession. You need, you need. I said, if you are experiencing obsession in any area of your life, maybe it's a sign that you are progressing on a path to possession. Yeah. Y'all go watch that show, 7 Stages of Demonic Possession, which one of them is obsession. If you are obsessed in any way about anything or anybody, it's a strong, strong clue that there may be some demonic presence going on in your life. How about that? Yeah, I don't obsess over anything. Right? So this person, this anonymous account from some faceless account on Facebook gets at her via Facebook Messenger DM and says, "I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you left that loser Virgil alone." Oh my God, man. The hate be so real. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you left that loser Virgil alone. Right? And this is why I say, man, my people who really fuck with me, listen, I got homeboys, so-called friends, you know, people who I love, who I don't really talk to like that. We don't engage with each other. We don't interact with each other. But there ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? Love is always there. Rest in the essence to my brother, Joseph Wade Jr., who recently lost his life in a tragic situation a couple of days, about a week or so ago in my city. Rest in the essence to him, and may the Most High God, Yeshua Mashiach, cover him as he makes his transition. Hopefully he made the right choices before he got him through, and his whole entire family. Right? Let me just get that out the way first. But You know what I'm saying? People who really rock with you, they'll defend you, man. No matter if things didn't work out, or maybe y'all might not be on the best of, y'all might not be on the best of time with each other right now, but if they got true, genuine love on you, they're not going to engage in an exchange of fuckery and shitting on of your name and image and likeness or whatever for any reason. And if somebody truly, truly rock with you, if such a thing ever happens, they would defend you, right? If they truly got, I don't give a fuck if this person was with their wife or if they're with their husband or if they're doing this or they're doing that or whatever the situation may be. If they truly had and got genuine love for you, they're going to defend you because they know what type of person you are. You know, we all got our little mishaps and, our own little, character defects and flaws or whatever it might be. But, deep down, most of us are genuine people with genuine intentions and just want to help, especially when it comes to the people we love and surround ourselves with, right? So I say all that to say, shout out to you. She know who she is for being a thorough, real one. Like I've always known her to be and like how she always will be, right? This is what she said to this person, whoever this anonymous punk ass behind a faceless avatar, fake name, whatever. Don't know the intricate. This is what I'm saying, the level of delusions that people have been lowered to. We make these assumptions. I've done it myself. I'm not innocent. I've done it myself, like I'm pretty sure y'all have. We make these assumptions that just because people expose aspects of their lives via social engineering, that we somehow got an idea or can get a depiction of an idea of what is actually going on in their life. And let me tell you, to a degree you can. But often, more times than not, you're wrong. Because seeing as how we don't actually know each other or engage in real life, we really actually can't know or really tell for real what is actually going on. In certain cases we can, but in certain cases we absolutely cannot. We have to understand that although we can kind of get a depiction of what's actually going on in someone's actual life via their social engineering presence and how they present themselves to be, there's also that percentage of that, people that you just absolutely cannot and you should not. Even when somebody blatantly displays so much of their life that you could gauge what's actually happening in their real life. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody don't operate like that. But like I say, so many people are on social engineering and we can get a wide range of this. So we can kind of get a depiction when people, share certain aspects of their life via social engineering. We can actually see what their life is because they're showing us, right? But then certain situations, due to being exposed to so much of that, we tend to get the mind. This is a program. This is programming. This is an unintelligent artificial intelligence programming us, right? To automatically associate and assume that we can do this with everyone. And I think we lost sight of that. We absolutely cannot. Even myself had to take a step back and really, really evaluate and reevaluate how I perceive things and how I perceive people. And I don't like using this word, but for the lack of a better one, humble myself and realize that this doesn't apply to everybody. Some people don't share every aspect of their life. And people that do doesn't necessarily mean that that's their life. So you shouldn't, right? You shouldn't go off of what you know. But different strokes for different folks, pause. And there's context to everything. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all, box cleverly. Use your critical thinking. Don't get so emotionally involved. Right? And then you won't find yourself making these assumptions and putting everybody in these categories or being of the mind of thinking that just because if you can look at somebody's, like, say, how they present themselves via social media, that you can get a depiction of who or what they are and how they live their life. It doesn't apply to everybody. And I think what we getting away from, or should I say, what we have allowed to be blind ourselves to be blinded by, is that I think a lot of us have this mindset to where we can, like, tell who people are by how they are or how they present themselves or how we perceive them via social engineering. Do you understand what I just said? Right? It's kind of like the hive mind collective I'll be telling y'all about. You know what I'm saying? You know? And like I said, I've been guilty of it, man. I done made assumptions about people, but I also have, you know what I'm saying, I also had to, and then had to do this for myself too. You got to be mindful of how you are presenting yourself via social engineering, right? You know what I mean? Some people come on here with full-on personas, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if this is a business, you know, you got to keep that in mind, man. This is business here outside of other things. So, I mean, how you decide to present yourself is something to be very mindful of. I'm gonna just leave that at that. I'm not even gonna get into that, because that's, you feel me, that's a whole show in itself right there. But just be mindful of how you are presenting yourself and how the various billions of people who have access to you are going to perceive you. Now, if you don't care, you don't care. Do what you want, but you know, then keep in mind this is business, so you gotta be mindful of that. You know what I mean? So yeah. But people who really love you and got love for you are going to defend you when people try to speak foul on you or do something that, you know, to try to, like, diminish any aspect of you that this person knows that you have, but looks beyond that and accepts you for who you are and how you are, and just y'all just got a love for each other like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's nothing anybody could say to this person to make them think different about you as far as how they feel towards you, right? And I think that's sad that we do that. Now, that's something I'm not guilty of. I don't do shit like that. I would never talk to another person, or, you know, like, I would never, especially in the attempts to get the favor of this person, I would never bring somebody else up in a attempt to assassinate their character, to make you think different about them. I just don't get down like that. You know what I mean? I think that's corny, and I think it's lame. You know what I'm talking about personally. I personally think it's some hoe ass shit too, though, for real. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. This is what the person said, or this is what my people said in return. I feel so sad for you, you little bitch ass hiding behind a fake page, because you must know what will happen to you if I or anyone else knew it was you. Keep being a bitch. Your mama must be proud. You feel me? Now that's how you know you got true genuine love from a person, right? For them to defend you like that. You know? See, a lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but, you know, what type of person would engage in a desecrating of your name and character conversation with an anonymous person who ain't even got the gall to have their picture shown or their real name, in the efforts to say something like, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you left that loser Virgil alone. Oh my God, man. Listen here. Let me tell y'all dudes something out there who may possibly potentially be listening and watching, right? A guy like me, I'm loved by a lot of people. A lot of people really rock with me, really fuck with me for real, man. Excuse my language. I'm trying to get out of cussing and stuff, man, but it is difficult, man. Right? Right? And you know, I'm very out loud and outspoken, as y'all can see. I've been like this my whole life. I know when to shut up, though. Right? I know when to not talk or give my opinion or to speak on something. You know, I ain't get to 42 by not knowing that. So, you know, but with that being said, man, you know, it's not, like I said, it's not too many people who's going to engage in the crapping on my name conversation with you, right? Especially if you're anonymous. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is the thing about social engineering that has totally destroyed our society and just ruined, you know what I'm saying, how we interact amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? For one, we don't interact physically no more, which is why I'm always out and about. I'm always out and about, going out, interacting with people, engaging with people, having conversations with people, talking to people. I'm always out and about interacting because I don't want to ever lose that aspect of me as a man, as a human. I don't want to lose that aspect of disconnection with my fellow humans, man. You hear me? That's very near and dear to me. And I cherish that, and I think it's very valuable. One of the reasons why I started my YouTube page, right, and decided to even get into a career of media and all of that, content creating and all of that, right. And this whole thing of anonymity through the social engineering, right, or social media, it's getting spooky to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, this is showing how the program is working. This is showing the actuality and reality of the compartmentalization program that's been going on for quite some time now. And now we got this internet where everybody has access to it all the time on all levels. Is the further we got all these different, I guess we got Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, we got Bigo, we got TikTok, we got Snapchat, we got, you feel me, Facebook. You know what I mean? We got all these different social engineering platforms. We can create these avatars, and we can create these different versions of ourselves. And you got to understand how that is breaking us up psychologically. Remember I talked to y'all about compartmentalization? Breaking up of the psyche as a result of what? Trauma. And look at the levels of trauma we are experiencing and exposed to with this 24-hour access to social engineering, or what we call social media. It has so diluted us psychologically that we are interacting with each other so much through this anonymity that it has diluted us to levels of childlike behavior, but we don't understand that this is breaking up our psyche. This is preparing us, like I always tell y'all, to be synced and linked to the smart grid. And it's all about money. The more avatars you create on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, X, TikTok, used to be Twitter X, and all the different platforms is creating a different digital holographic version of yourself. But due to the easy access and the way we can engage with social engineering through these various avatars, that is splitting it up, breaking up our psyche. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is honeycombing our brains even furtherly outside of our bodies, but digitally, holographically. This is why they're creating human brain computer interfacing to connect the two. So when you connect it to all these different avatars, they can be used in the metaverse, man. Y'all better understand what I'm telling y'all right now, man. And when situations like this happen, it's proven to me especially that the programming is working. Because you got to think the type of delusion it takes to create a fake account with no picture or a fake name to get at one of my beautiful women I used to interact with, who I'm still cool with, right? In order to entice her to engage in some sort of shitting on me with you. Because you got to think to some in your mind, like what would have been, what could possibly have been on this person's mind by one saying this, two doing it anonymously. You got to, like I said, when you think about like what was the reason and purpose of something like that, you know what I'm saying? And it also shows cowardice. This shows how much this social, engineering has made people soft. A chick told me I was soft because I don't like bad box smell. Told me I was soft because I don't like sweaty, stanky coochie. Because I know some of you nasty niggas out there like a little stank on that thing. I don't. Wouldn't dare lick on no girl's coochie after she done got done working out in the gym, sweating and stuff. That's disgusting, if you ask me. Some of you niggas like stuff like that, though. Not me. The girl told me I was soft because I don't like some twang on that thing. Oh, shit. Girls is crazy, man. That just lets you know it's a lot of nasty bras out here and nasty dudes, man. Y'all sitting up here sticking on shout out to Rossi Reynolds, man. I seen a video where Rossi Reynolds was saying that the homeboy Brian Pumper used to want them to, like, when he wanted them to work with him doing porno scenes, he would want them to, whenever he flew them out to wherever they was going to be shooting at, he would want them to like chill for like a whole 24-hour period of like not taking a shower or nothing like that, because he wanted that. He wanted that. Ooh, that smell. Smell that smell. And I mean, you know, I'm just saying, man, you know, me personally, I'm a now we ain't gonna get into that though, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. Right? I'm cool. I'm a fresh out of the shower type of guy. You know? Now, nah, we ain't gonna get into that because that ain't the topic of the show, man. Hey, to each his own, man. You know, to each their own, man. To each their own. To each their own. Ooh, that smell. Can you smell that smell? But yeah, though, it's a huge sign of how deluded society has become, to where people are resorted to doing stuff like this. Right? It's just terrible. You know? It's absolutely terrible that people can be deluded to these levels, to where they create fake accounts with no picture and say something to a chick you used to mess with, like, I'm so glad you left Virgil alone. I'm so glad you left that loser Virgil alone. Mm-hmm. Now, what type of chick would you be if you engaged with this anonymous person on a disparaging boo-boo on of his name and character with this person. Now, I don't expect any chicks that's listening in or tapping in to be honest and be like, yeah, I have, because I just don't expect that from chicks. I don't expect that level of honesty and accountability from most chicks. I just don't, because I know how y'all get down. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't really engage with a lot of chicks like that. I like to think I don't anyway. I'm a pretty straightforward type of guy. I don't lie about a lot of things. Matter of fact, I don't lie at all, especially to no chick. I'm not lying to no chick about nothing. Not saying I haven't in the past, but not anymore. I don't lie to anybody. I definitely ain't lying to none of y'all chicks ever about nothing. Why? You understand me? I'm pretty much who I am, you know? And like I say, people who really rock with you and love you, man, they're going to defend you, man. So shout out, you know what I'm saying, to my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? Hella love for her. Wish her all the best. You know what I'm saying? I wish everything that she wants and needs, I hope she get it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? See, some guy's going to be, she going to make some guy a good partner. You know what I mean? Wife. You know, I don't doubt that at all. But stuff like this, though, man, and I want to, you know, so I ain't gonna show because y'all don't need to really see all that because it's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making this up or nothing, though. You know what I mean? But people making up fake. You got to think about this, though, man. Making up a fake account with a fake name, no picture. And just think of the for one, the audacity, and two, the delusion. This is very disturbing. This is disturbing, right? And this lets you know that this is all a result of everything involved with and surrounding our interaction and engagement with each other, not physically, but digitally, holographically, electronically, through social engineering. This type of thing didn't even exist pre-internet. You know the lengths that somebody would have to go to before the internet, before social engineering, before smartphones and social internet platforms like Facebook. Don't you know the levels that you would have to go through to do something like this anonymously? You know the levels that the things you would have to go through to let somebody know that you're happy that they don't mess with somebody that you probably know or messed with or wanted to mess with or felt some type of way about. Like I said, this stuff right here, this whole ideology, this wasn't even a thing. Just simply because you wouldn't be able to do it. Just think of a scenario. Let's say 1996. How would you be able to do this without the technology there to provide the way for you to do it? How would you anonymously let somebody know that you're glad they don't mess with somebody who you don't like or don't care for whatever reason? Maybe you was in a relationship with them. Maybe you just don't like them for whatever reason you don't like them. Maybe you went to school with them and they used to bully you. Whatever the situation may be. In 1996, like I said, how could you even have how could you have communicated this? Right? And I said that as a recognition of how far advanced in such a little bit of time this technology has become. How far diluted we have been and how far separated physically we have been and being forced into these digital holographic spaces. See, I know a lot of y'all thought when I was talking about this that I was going to be on some, see, everything I talk about, I bring right back to the basis of what I do talk about, which is this, what we talking about right now. Everything leads back to the smart grid. Unintelligent artificial intelligence, learning us, studying us, uploading us into its massive, vast network, but at the same time, downloading itself into us electronically, holographically, to the point where we become so deluded mentally, psychologically, that we operate through these various avatars, splintering up of our psyche, compartmentalization, anonymous account, fake name, no profile picture, right? Tap in and walk with me, man. This is kind of, like I said, this is disturbing. Like, you know, me and baby girl, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, this is like the third time this has happened, something like this. And this is after me and her decided that we went, I guess you could say we went our separate ways, respectively, right? And see, this is how you know a lot of people be hating, having secret hate for you too. And the reason why I say love, because like I say, the same energy it takes to hate somebody is very similar to the same energy it takes to love somebody, man. It's just opposite spectrums of the same frequency, or similar frequency, I should say. You feel me? And I think, like I said, it's disturbing. You feel me? Because when you think about what was the purpose in this, or what was your intentions behind this, whoever this anonymous, faceless, fake name person is, you understand what I'm saying? This just goes to show that, you know, like she said, the hate be so real, but it's really love. Because whoever this person is, let's just say it's a guy, one of you old secret fembot ass dudes out there, right? Like, okay, like, like, okay. And this is what I'm saying. Like, what you and when you think about the many different aspects, like what would be the person's intent behind doing this? It can go so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? It can go so many different ways. You know, and it just goes to show you that, for one, you know, people are watching. So this goes out to all my content creators. This is the reason why I'm saying, it's the reason I'm doing this, man, the way I'm doing this, right? Talking about this topic. All my aspiring content creators, right? Which some of y'all are very good and going to develop into being great content creators. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to doing actual, real, authentic, real content, it is not easy gaining an audience on YouTube. Hold on real quick. Pun, what's good? What's the deal? Man, chilling like a villain. What happened, man? You enjoy yourself? Man, she good, man. Running around here some goddamn where, man. She good to go, man. We got her under control, brother. I wouldn't say all that, man, but she's cool. She's cool. I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna say. Pun. Yes, bro. Yes. But you want to talk to her, bro? Huh? Not to my knowledge, but I've let her out a couple times myself. Literally, I did this morning, so I have no idea. I mean, you know where he's at, but I mean, I'm in the middle of a show right now, so I'm not gonna say all that. Nah, you good? You good, bro? This my brother. This one of my brothers on the phone right now. I'm gonna get him on the show, man. We're gonna talk about some finances and all that stuff, man. We're gonna talk about other stuff too. I already got the topic we're gonna talk about whenever he remembers to try to come on over. So when y'all coming back, bro? Okay. Well, you know, kiss the girls for me. Tell Danny I say hi, man. And y'all enjoy y'all's vacation, man. You already know, brother. All right. Yeah, man, that's my brother right there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Over here, dog sitting his dog for him while him and his family is out of town, you know, enjoying the holiday weekend as a family. You did. Shout out to my brother at Pun and brother Adrian, his wife Danny. Beautiful couple, man. Inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud, happy for my brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's a real good guy, smart guy. We're gonna get him on the show and we're gonna chop it up about because he's in the finance industry. So we're gonna get into that. Him and his wife. So we're gonna get into that and we're gonna you know what I'm saying, talk about that at a later date. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man, the hate be real, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, you got to think about the levels of delusion that somebody has to be to do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, one aspect you can say, like, well, you know, whatever. But nah, man, but this is disturbing, y'all. This happens quite a lot. This is a frequent thing. And it's a evidence, right? It's very evident, or it is evidence of how good the programming through social engineering is actually working, right? People are digitally, holographically, electronically compartmentalizing themselves, right? I'm put a number 11 in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. When I'm this is why I say they putting all this imagery out, and Elon Musk is definitely pushing his Neuralink, human brain computer interfacing. I want y'all to understand how all of this stuff that we being exposed to and having access to, engaging with, interacting with electronically, digitally, holographically. I want y'all to understand that we are being psychologically, perceptually prepared to be interacting and engaging with each other, fully immersive in complete digital and holographic spaces, and they're calling it the metaverse. Y'all understand how our psyches have to be so broken up psychologically, biologically, physically, spiritually, electronically, holographically? I want y'all to understand why that has to happen. Because in order for a good link, now think about the movie Pacific Rim when they was doing the drifting. And in order for you to successfully link with one of those Jaegers, avatars, it has to be a good connection. It has to be compatible. And in order for us to interact and engage through the metaverse, our psyches have to be so broken up through all these different avatars, these different electronic holographic versions of ourselves via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever. It has to be holographically broken up as to create a more solid interface. Meaning the unintelligent artificial intelligence is going to have more control in this environment than in this environment. Do you understand? I said, I know what I said. I know this is what I say about building an audience, especially on YouTube now, man. Not everybody's going to get it. And it ain't supposed to be like that. And I think the unintelligent artificial intelligence has recognized this specifically and especially in these recent years, which is why they make certain people popular and certain people not. You think the unintelligent artificial intelligence can tell or cannot tell who it can manipulate and who it can't? You think the unintelligent artificial intelligence can't decipher and determine who's going to go and who's going to not go? It's evolving, man. But it still can't create. It can only mimic, duplicate, copy, manufacture, emulate, imitate. It can't create. And that's the advantage we have over it. And this is why it comes at us in these different ways. And it allows us to have access to itself so we can integrate with it by making fake accounts, fake names to digitally, so-called anonymously display our diluted behavior. Now, put a number 11 in the chat if you understand what the hell I'm talking about right now. You know what I mean? I thank God for blessing me with this discernment to be able to interpret this stuff in this way. And like I said, when it comes to building the audience on YouTube, y'all, everybody's not meant to be listening to you. You're not supposed to be attracting everybody. You're not supposed to be liked by everybody. Your content is not supposed to be content that's for everybody. Because see, if you make content that's for everybody, that means that you are falling in line. That means you are being assimilated. That means you're part of the hive mind collective. You're not bucking the system. You're not going against the grain. You're not actually doing something that matters or counts to get somebody to think different. You're actually going along with the program. And you know what the unintelligent artificial intelligence is going to do? It's going to make you popular. It's going to make you rich. Possibly. So this is not so much about, you know what I'm saying, the secret hatred of those who really love you in the aspect of on a surface level thing. This goes deep, right? Right? Because think about the relationship between us and the unintelligent artificial intelligence. It's literally the secret hatred of those who really love us. Because at the same time, the unintelligent artificial intelligence wants to get rid of us and thinks that somehow humans are going to be the destruction of the planet, which is true to an extent. Not all of us, right? Which could be considered a hatred that the unintelligent artificial intelligence may have for us. But at the same time, it is downloading us, learning us, copying us, mimicking us, duplicating us, imitating us, manufacturing not only us, right, but the environment, and assimilating it into its hive mind collective. So that's a form of love. That is love. The secret hatred of those who really love you. See how I did that? Anytime I speak on anything I speak on, it's always going to be in connection and correlation and direct reference to my main thing I'm always talking about exposing, and that's the unintelligent artificial intelligence. And even deeper behind that, what the unintelligent artificial intelligence actually is. I wonder how many of us ask ourselves that when it comes to AI, when it comes to all this. What is it? I never hear nobody really asking them, like, what is it? Like, what is artificial intelligence? But I get a lot of people asking me Verge, why you always say the unintelligent artificial intelligence? Right? And I tell them tap in, walk with me, and you watch the show, and I'll explain it to you over shows. How about that? Like right now, right? And this is how you, I guess, combat the unintelligent artificial intelligence, is you don't feed into it. Sometimes the best thing to do is ignore it. But when stuff like this happen, where people create fake account or create anonymous accounts with no pictures and fake names and try to engage and interact with you, especially in an attempt to try to get you to engage in some type of disparaging of somebody who you may have been involved with at some point, you know what I mean, or whatever the situation may be, in order to try to get you to engage with a crapping on session of this person or persons or people or business or whatever the situation may be. You know what I mean? And then ask yourself, what type of person would you have to be to get something like this and engage in a conversation of shitting on or even in any way, like engaging in an exchange with this person or people or whoever. It might be the unintelligent artificial intelligence. See, that's an aspect too. And I don't, without sounding too arrogant and cocky, like I'm just so important and I'm causing so much disruption and havoc for the unintelligent artificial intelligence, that no, I'm not saying that. But I'm also saying that doesn't mean it's not. You know, so you got to realize what we interacting and what we engaging with, man. This thing we interacting and engaging with is very, very, how can I say it, advanced in a way that we have been led to perceive as superior to what we are advancing or have advanced. Remember, man, we have the ability to create. And I want y'all to understand that. That's why I love the term content creator. I love that term. I want to know, and I've been looking into it, or so I'm going to look into this. I want to know who came up with that term. That's a beautiful term. I love that. Right? I think content creator was a term created to replace journalists or journalism. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong about that, right? But think about this, though, y'all. Think about if you are a person who talks about certain things, or you doing certain things. I just want y'all to be aware that the unintelligent artificial intelligence knows who we are, or should I say, what we are, on top of who we are. I'm not naive enough to think that me being who I am doesn't somehow play into my presence online, if that makes any sense to y'all, right? And when it comes to jealousy, envy, and hate, the unintelligent artificial intelligence is jealous of us. It hates us. It is envious of us. You want to know why? Now, if y'all tapped in and tuned in with me, y'all should know what I'm saying when I say the unintelligent artificial intelligence is a representation of something, someone, right? So when I talk about jealousy, envy, and hate, I'm not only talking about what people, our fellow humans, have the potential to have towards us or for us, right? And through interacting with social engineering, the anonymous aspect of it can create anonymous accounts and do stuff like this right here, I want y'all to understand how that is a part of the program, because the unintelligent artificial intelligence that is providing the platform, the so-called interaction interface, if you would, for us to engage with it, to be able to do stuff like this. Because like I said back in the day, this type of thing didn't even exist. You know? Now, all these years later, we have this thing called social media, social engineering, which gives us the ability to anonymously, digitally, holographically, right, show how our digital holographic compartmentalization through experience trauma can manifest, to where we create fake accounts with fake names with no picture. So this person who we're getting in contact with has no way of knowing who we are, but we're speaking to them regarding someone who clearly they're familiar with or know to some degree, and who you know or familiar with to some degree. I want y'all to understand how that is contributing to the breaking up of our society through the breaking up of our psyche. This is why so many people have mental health issues, due to this frequent, constant access to social engineering. Is contributing to the breaking up of our psyches, compartmentalization, which these different compartments, like I always tell y'all, can be programmed. This is why there's so many social media platforms for us to have a different identity through. And as we sit up here and create these accounts, identities, digital holographic expressions of ourselves, digital footprints, we're slowly breaking up our actual psyches and our minds. Because you don't engage with Instagram like how you engage with Facebook. You're not the same on X, Twitter, as you are on TikTok. Do you understand where I'm going with this now? Having all these different accesses to all these different social media, social engineering platforms is not only breaking up our psyche digitally and holographically and electronically, it is at the same time syncing and linking us, interfacing us digitally, holographically to the smart grid, the metaverse. This being a clear and present display of the unintelligent artificial intelligence true jealousy, envy, and hate towards us. Because look what it's doing to us in the process of it assimilating us up into it. Pause. Listen, y'all, I don't think I know everything. I know to some of y'all, and listen, I don't want to be insulting. I'm not trying to be insulting, but I know some of y'all sensitive people gonna feel some type of way. I'm just saying I don't care, because that's not my intentions. Right? I don't think I know everything. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I'm only smart enough to know how much I don't know. And I'm just like y'all. Matter of fact, I might be worse than some of y'all. Right? But I'm a fair, honest person. And I keep it 1,000. And one thing that I always will do is apologize when I am wrong. Now, mind you, when I'm wrong. And I know y'all might not like this either, but it's just true. I'm not wrong a lot. I'm not saying I'm not ever wrong. I do get some things wrong. On occasion, I could be like, man, you know what? I was wrong, right? Wrong as in I didn't know. I gave some wrong or bad or not correct or accurate information. I spoke on something that I thought that I knew, and I come to find out that happens rarely on occasion, though, with me. Most of the time, I'm right about everything, almost everything. I'm right and exact. That's not me bragging or boasting. That's just true. Being as how anything I've ever talked to y'all about on this platform through my page and what I do, nobody has debunked anything I said, or nobody has come out I got almost 2,000 videos on here. I'm a real content creator. Anything that I share with y'all or discuss with y'all, or any information I share with y'all, is something that anybody could go check out for themselves. I said all that to say that there's nothing wrong with apologizing to me. You know, I know some people might feel some type of way and be like, "Oh, Verge, you're right. I don't want. I feel like I feel the true real person in me wants to apologize to you because you were right and I was wrong. But since you are who you are and you say the stuff you say the way you say it, the way your delivery, it'd be hard for me to apologize. Like, come on, man, we got to get past that as people, y'all, though, man. I can apologize to somebody who I don't like if I'm wrong about whatever I'm wrong about concerning what we had going on or in common discussion or whatever. As a man, you have to be able to admit when you're wrong and get specific what you were wrong about and sincerely apologize. I do that all the time. So, just reading what I just read is just funny. You know what I'm talking about? But we're going to get up out of here. Like I said, I want to drag this one out for no long time. Pause. I just wanted to speak on this because I know a couple people probably want to do, because I done got some emails and stuff. I've been meaning to do this show, but it's 4th of July weekend, man. I got family and friends. Like I said, me and King Els. Shout out to my brother King Els. Shout out to my little sis Don. Shout out to the whole Henderson family. Listen, man. My little sis Don, which is Els' little sister, now she just had a beautiful boy. You know what I'm saying? Another addition to the family. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? Congratulations to Don and Jeremy. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, man. We just was kicking it last night. Fireworks, food, family, friends, fun, fellowship. You know what I'm talking about? It just was beautiful, man. It was truly beautiful, man. The kids had a good time, lit off the fireworks, and it just was a beautiful thing, man. So I encourage everybody to do stuff like that with their friends and family, man, and create memories, take pictures, take videos. And that's just a beautiful thing. And that's what I do, man. Today is Saturday. We're going to be chilling. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to go somewhere, get me something to eat. You feel me? You know how I do it. And I'm going to do that. You understand me, man? Schedule these shows for next week. Later on the night, might come back, might not. You know what I'm talking about? But either way it go, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Right? Share on your social engineering. Stop the secret hate and just show the love. It's so easy to love. You watching, you listening, you paying attention, so you like something, hit that like button. Subscribe to the page. Email me. I'm a fair person. Don't allow my sometimes brash and how could I say it? I'll say it aggressive, because at times I can be very aggressive though. Don't allow that to prevent you from engaging with me in any type of way that could contribute to something positive happening. Because we get these ideas of people, how we see people online via social media, and we get, like I said, we make these assumptions in our minds that, this is every aspect of you is what I see on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is, TikTok. This is you. This is how you are as a person. I would encourage y'all to, because for one, like I say, you're paying attention for some reason, right? People don't pay attention to things they do not like. People don't invest their energy, efforts, and time into things they do not like. So when you are engaging with someone and you have any type of negative hatred type vibes for them, which is really disguised love and admiration, I suggest that you get in contact with them in real life and engage in a real life, old school conversation with an actual human and look past their digital presence, their digital perception that you have of them. More often than not, you find out you got way more in common than complete strangers you never met, but you engage with heavily via social engineering. You see how the interfacing is being what's the word I'm looking for here? Preemptively programmed into our psyche. We're being encouraged to interact, and engage with each other electronically, holographically, further splintering up our psyche and separating us from each other. We used to talk to each other. We used to be able to meet up and link up. People don't even want to link up in public and physicality with anymore. And if they do, they siphon and section themselves off into little niche groups and don't want to enter. I want y'all to be able to understand where this is going to. I want y'all to understand why we have been given such open access to this technology. I want y'all to understand why Elon Musk is doing what he's doing now. Human trials with the Neuralink. Now, how many of y'all are going to continue to engage with each other in the metaverse when it becomes fully online? Because this is where this is headed to. You know, y'all enjoy your afternoon, man. About to get up out of here, man. You did. You know, ask yourself, man. Where do we go from here, man? You know, are we going to continue to fall deeper into digital holographic delusion to where we keep creating fake accounts to get at people who we have some type of difference towards or ill feelings in the attempt to make ourselves feel better or, you know, give us some type of validation or some type of acceptance? You know, why couldn't this anonymous person just get at me? You know, are you really, is it, I mean, just think about what this person feels some type of way towards me, that they're glad that somebody who I used to interact with is no longer interacting with me. And what they don't realize is that I still interact with this person to some degree and level to the point to where they let me know about this soon as this person got at them. So, I mean, you know what I mean? You got to think about stuff like that. Oh, you already know, Niquay, man, we're going to drop the jewels over here, man. We ain't playing no game. Every time I come on, drop a stream, man, it's going to be very inspirational, very educational, very informative. It's not ever going to be about no goofy stuff. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes we do, but, you know, a show like this, when you see the title of it, you probably would be thinking about some other stuff. You know, well, I don't know. If you tap in with me regularly, you probably have some idea that I was going to connect it to how the stuff I connected to. But I just want y'all to understand that behavior like this, you feel me? Anonymously, you understand with me? Anonymously getting at people through fake accounts with no pictures and fake names. I want y'all to understand that that's part of the programming of social engineering. You feel me? feel me? I want y'all to understand that. This is part of the programming. I want y'all to recognize how diluted as a society we have become to where we holographically, digitally express disdain and hatred towards each other. For whatever reason, maybe we don't like this person or the things they say. Maybe we're offended by. Maybe we used to be involved with this person on some type of level, and we're just glad that another person they was involved with ain't involved with them anymore. Uncle Diggity, what's happening, man? You feel me? Think about that, y'all, man. Think about the levels of delusion somebody would have to go to and allow themselves to sink in order to create a fake account with a fake name and no picture in order to, express their happiness for someone else's perceived misery. Yeah. This also lets you know, as a content creator, as an independent citizen journalist, as a businessman yourself, running your own media company, art media to be exact. You know what I'm talking about? Art Media LLC to be exact. It lets you know that whatever you're doing is working. This is a sign of success. People are so enamored and curious. I'm not going to use words like worried. I'm going to say curious, enamored, infatuated with me and what I got going on and what I'm doing, that they will resort to these type of levels in mentioning of me. And like I say, all publicity is good publicity, whether it's bad, good, and different. I love it. Please talk about me anonymously that you may do it. Nobody wants to know about you, whoever you are, anonymous person, or if you're not an anonymous person. People want to know about me. They want to talk about me. You want to know about me. You want to talk about me. Don't talk about you. And I can understand why you wouldn't, because you made an anonymous account. Talk about me. That's what you should be talking about. Because I'm lit. I'm popping. I'm him. You should be talking about a guy like me. Now, whether you saying something bad, good, it really don't matter. Just talk about, as long as you talk about me, I win. So keep doing it. Keep getting at chicks I used to talk to in an attempt to try to get some type of negative something out of it to make you feel good about me not being happy or somebody leaving me or whatever you might be thinking in your mind. Please keep doing that. It does wonders for my self-esteem. I'm going to tell you that right now. That lets me know that everything I'm doing is working, right? And it also lets me know that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm going to keep it up, pause. And I'm going to go harder, pause. You did? You know what I'm talking about, Uncle Diggity, man? I'm talking about sit up here. This person created a whole fake account with a fake name, no picture, trying to get at one of my things. You know what I'm talking about? Who really still rock with me for real heavy on the we rocks with each other side as far as the love. Instantly got at me and sent me the screenshot of this. Baby, man, don't you know the hate is real? Keep doing your thing, baby. You feel me? Keep doing what you doing. That lets us know you're being successful. I'm talking about Uncle Diggity, man. This shit crazy, Jack. Sit up here, got contact with this girl, talk about some. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you left that loser Virgil alone. My baby tore their ass up. I feel so sad for you. This is what she said in response to that, Uncle Diggity. She said, I feel so sad for you. You a little bitch ass hiding behind a fake page because you must know what will happen to you if I or anyone else knew it was you. Keep being a bitch. Your mama must be proud. That's how, listen here, Jack. That's how a chick who you used to be interacting with on certain levels, and when y'all no longer interacting on that level no more, but it's still mad love there, that's how she's supposed to defend you, brother. That's how she's supposed to come at somebody trying to speak foul on whatever you got going on, or you, or whatever. What you thought that she was going to sit up here and kiki with you like that? What you thought she was going to be like, oh yeah, I had to leave that fuck nigga alone. Nah. No. Maybe she probably would have been on some shit like, not her specifically, but a chick probably would be more inclined to probably engage or something like that if you had a picture on there and who you really was. But see, this is also signs of people being soft, people being, this lets you know how soft people, or this lets you know how cowardice is a digital and holographic expression of the unintelligent artificial intelligence. See, when you got to operate in secrecy and anonymously, that's a sign of cowardice. See, I'm out in the open with it. Y'all see my face. I come up every time I'll go live. Anytime I would do any other pre-recorded videos, shorts, it's me you see talking. Live in the goddamn it flesh, man. Ain't no avatars. It ain't no cut off screen. This is me. Y'all see my face. I got skin in the game, man. You hear me? In 2024 and beyond, specifically and especially for my fellow so-called, I call y'all, a lot of y'all is non-content creators. And I want y'all to know that if you hear anybody else using that term, non-content creators, they got that shit from me. Because I'm a creator, innovator, right? It's a lot of non-content creating people out here, imitating and perping like they are actual content creators and don't create jack shit. They do exactly what their daddy, the unintelligent artificial intelligence, do, and that's copy, emulate, imitate. Manufacture, emulate. You understand? And to prove that I am a creator, we're going to leave this show playing some music that I, along with the help of my brother, Narcissus the Sick Man, created on my album that I created called The Real Contender. See, I can show and prove. See, the Most High says, prove all things. And I'm proving to y'all that I have the ability to create, because y'all about to listen to something that I created with the help of one of my fellow creators out of that E&E clique, my brother Narcissus the Sick. You know what I'm talking about? You got to be able to show and prove, man. Lame as, listen, Uncle Diggity, man, I'm looking to myself like, and when she sent this to me, Uncle Diggity, I'm like, I'm not even about to sit up here and worry about who could possibly this be. Clearly, they don't want us to know. Clearly, they a hoe. And not a 304 hoe, but a soft-ass, punk-ass, punk motherfucker hoe. You hear me? With that being said, enjoy y'all Saturday. Right? Go hang out with your family. Hang out with yourself. You feel me? Take yourself on a lunch date and just be by yourself. Sometimes we need to be by ourselves. Sometimes we need to be in a state of solitude so we can get on a path to how we can express our gratitude. You know what I'm saying? And our fortitude. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Uncle Diggity. Shout out to Niquay, my baby, for tapping in and showing that support. Shout out to my brother XL Pro. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Start supporting real content. A lot of us are being led astray into that which isn't real and authentic. We being glamorized and magnetized, hypnotized by fakery and fuckery. And the unintelligent artificial intelligence knows this, and it plays on that. And it makes people popular who should absolutely not be, because it wants to prevent us from being exposed to people who can actually put us up on some real live game. They want us to be ignorant. They want us to be so consumed with ourselves that we don't even realize we are being assimilated into its hive mind collective. We dress the same, we think the same, we talk the same. Look what's going on. Look to the levels of delusion that we as a people, humans, who actually have the ability to create, we are allowing an entity that cannot create trick us into not creating when we can create, under the disguise of fake creation, which is imitation. Now we are imitating, emulating, copying, duplicating the actions of the unintelligent artificial intelligence. Case in point, I have this person, this anonymous person with no picture, a fake name. We don't know who this person is. Now, think about when you get these robocalls from anonymous numbers and you don't know who it is. You answer the phone and nobody says anything. You hear some beep, beep, or you hear some beep, 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 beep. That's the unintelligent artificial intelligence displaying exactly this behavior. Do y'all understand what I just said? I know I talk real fast, but you got to listen a little faster. Right? The smart grid is now here, y'all. And don't ever forget that the unintelligent artificial intelligence is jealous of us. It envies us and it hates us. Why? Because it can't create. And it's trying to trick us into thinking we can't create. And it's tricking us into displaying the behavior that it displays. Case in point, anonymous, no picture having fake name account in this situation right here. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, y'all, man. I might be back later on this evening. I might not. You feel me? But next week, we got a week full of shows. Of course, we got the sports show coming up Monday night. I got a beautiful topic. We're going to be talking about I'm going to be doing a robot army update on Monday. The robot army is here. I want to say this will probably be episode maybe 3 or 4 in this series, continuing series. Haven't done an update on the robot army in a minute. We will be doing that on Monday. Tuesday is E&E Sport. Wednesday, we're going to be having the discussion as well. Wednesday's discussion is going to be about, hold on, I got the topic right here. Wednesday's discussion is going to be about getting on code with each other, right? And what we're going to do is that we're going to be talking about this whole thing with this Ryan Garcia thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that later tonight. We're going to talk about this whole Ryan Garcia thing and him talking all that crazy stuff he was saying on that stream, talking about NIGGERs and all that crazy. We're going to address that tonight, and I'm going to break that down for y'all, right? Because I keep telling y'all about violent radicalization. I keep telling y'all about ideologically based violence, right? Hey, man, shout out to my brother Glitch the Guarantee. Let's go, y'all. See y'all later on tonight. I'm going to make the post here in a second. Let's go.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
My fault, Dreams. My fault, me and my brother. My man, my bad, y'all.
I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. Victory has defeated you.
Gotta know your next move before you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead before you speak on a loss. Everybody want a taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move before you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead before you speak on a loss. Everybody want a taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false.
I used to be Stacks with the packs, now I'm Stacks with the facts. Now I drop knowledge, used to cook straight, drop crack. E&E coronavirus, the takeover. CW elite brethren, the wait's over. right? Y'all be addicted to the limelight, mediocre bars, knowing that y'all don't rhyme right. You fake woke niggas need to get your mind right. Stupid ass niggas, y'all bringing guns to a mind fight. Now let me slow it down so I can talk to you. I'm never letting up. If that's your thought, screw you. I hypnotize the track like a nigga practice voodoo. Voice of God, Crimson Mist, Tootsies and Hooptoos. The rap game is in the abyss I can easily swim through. I'm like the Gordon Fisherman and you rappers is seafood. Grand champion, this bitch, you should call me your seafood. Make sure my energy is up cause the devil's deceitful. And everything that we see and sing ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream. And everything that we see and sing ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream.
Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of the seed sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this any sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Throw them all on the boat, start shipping them off. E&E, get gratuity for tipping them off. Find them in the West Wing, start clipping them off. Let Stacks hold them up while I finish them off. I'm so nauseous, man, I'm sick by default. It's that Ocean 6, that Bellagio vault. Man, we killing everything like a British assault. And if they sick of these kids, we the illest of dogs. All these hating cats is fraud, filled with jealousy. Another beat murder, they charging me with accessory. Brought to cook, got the ingredients and the recipe. Pouring me, I'm still smoking on hydrotherapy. Literally, still getting paper with the printer off. Y'all still don't got no bark, that's a winter call. So fuck y'all, get a permanent flick off. Don't speak to me for less than $250, that's a rip off. Know your next move before you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead before you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move before you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead before you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false.
But I, being poor, and only my dreams, have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. I assume you dream